Oh, hello there. My goodness, you snuck up on me. This is so fucking cheesy, but I love it. I think it's funny doing the little gags like that. Today, I have a first impression of the Lime Crime Venus Immortalis palette. This is just a real quick video, just purely first impressions, initial vibes, not a review by any means, not a tutorial. It's just me sitting down playing with these eyeshadows for the first time. I was really drawn to the aesthetic of it. I've never really been drawn to too many Lime Crime palettes. So this is my first Lime Crime purchase though. I bought it from the website. It is, the website pulled up right here, $38 for 8 eyeshadows. A little pricey, but you know, packaging's pretty nice, and I think it's more about the experience with a palette like this, and I'm okay with that for this experience because this is my kind of aesthetic. I think it's beautiful. The packaging sucked me in, and then the color story kept me because I am living for some nice cool tone, vampy, just goodness. Like this looks like if a vampire created an eyeshadow palette, this is what it would look like, right? So if you want to see a quick first impressions and see how I feel about this palette, just keep on watching. And before you do, please like and subscribe. I upload Tuesdays and Fridays here on the channel, and Wednesdays on my blog at least. I'm trying to upload a little more on there. So yeah, anyway, turn that bell on so you know when I upload, because it could be anytime on those days. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, yay, new palette day. I'm so excited to do some first impressions with this guy. I haven't even like touched it or anything. Look at this. It's all pristine and perfect still. Oh, so beautiful. I think cool tones are making a comeback, but in a kind of unique, different way, and I am not mad about it. And we got some beautiful weather today. I've got the window open, the sun is shining, but it's cool. It's in the 60s. Yes, finally, it is gumbo season here in Louisiana. The whole state just smells of rue today. Okay, what do I want to start with? There's so many pretty colors in here. I mean, I don't know where to begin. Shade Marble is a satin white. So I think I'm gonna go in with that first. I have no plan what I'm doing. I'm just playing and I'm gonna try to use as many of these shades as I can and see what happens. Ooh, Marble's pretty. It's got a little bit of like glimmers in it. Very, very subtle sparkles. It's very soft satin. It will basically look matte on your eye. I think it's just satin to give it a nice, yeah, I think it's satin, I think, to give like a nice gentleness to the finish. So it doesn't look so chalky, because a lot of times whites can look kind of chalky. So I'm gonna take Marble on a large Sony Cashier brush here. I'm gonna just pop it under the brow bone. I'm gonna do a tutorial this week with this palette if it all goes well. Oh, look at that. That's pigmented, but it looks beautiful and soft. It's not chalky looking at all. That's perfect. That's like the perfect white eyeshadow. It's not overly just white. It looks really nice. It's like a nice, perfect brow bone highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna take a fluffy brush next from Sony Cashier. I think I'm gonna jump into the shade Cameo, which is the beige color. I'm going to start that in the transition. This, I think, would actually be a base shade on some people. Or actually a lot of people. This is one of those good, like, pre-transition colors. This one, I believe, is a matte, for sure. That's really pretty, though. Like, it's soft and very subtle. But next to Marble, it is pulling. So let me build up a Cameo a little more. It's blending nicely. This is my first time using a Lime Crime palette or anything, so I don't know what to expect from the quality. Like, it's my first real experience using them. So far, so good. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little kind of stubby brush here from Sony Cashier that I hardly ever use. It's kind of a bullet shaped brush, just like a short blender brush. And I'm going to jump into Unveil, which is pretty deep, so I'm going to knock off the excess and kind of go in gently. It's a little more purple than I thought it would be. It's like a really cool like plum bruise color. very interesting. I don't think I love this brush. I don't think I've ever really liked this brush. I don't know why I'm trying to use it. I'm gonna use this angle blending brush with that same unveil color. And I'm taking off the excess and just kind of blending the outer V. Is very cold purple, a cold plum. I'm gonna pull it across just a little bit. So I didn't want to do anything super dramatic today, so I'm keeping it kind of light because I do want to do a tutorial with the palette and kind of go a little more heavy with it. Okay, I'm just kind of pulling it through the crease now. This color is pretty pigmented. I'm knocking a lot of the excess off. But yeah, I really like the aesthetic of this palette. You have the marble and like statue theme. It's very ethereal. It makes you think of it like a church. Gonna be beautiful for this time of year, for like winter and the colder seasons, because it's such a cold palette. It really feels like stone color wise. Like it has a very unique coldness to it. It's very just dark and vampy. I don't know why, it kind of makes me think like Skyrim. College of Winterhold. Yeah, I'm working slow building this up in the crease because I don't want to get too much pigmentation laid down and be like, uh-oh, and say this is not a formula I'm familiar with, so we're going easy. I did prime my eye with some Milani shadow primer, and then CoverGirl Undercover Concealer and translucent powder. Fluffy brush, I had Cameo on and just... I think I'm gonna take Moth on the lid. I'm gonna use my finger. Moth is a really unique shade, okay? It looks like a beigey pink, but it has like a little bit of a shift to it. I don't know if that's reading on camera, but there's a violet to peach soft shift in this shade. And it's not the most pronounced shift, but it's there. I think I want to bring this onto the lid here. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. It's not metallic, it's just a soft duochrome. I'm really enjoying not having nails and being able to use my finger for stuff. Like, I'm not hating that at all. Alright, what I'm gonna do is take a little more Cameo and work that into transition a little more. And then take a little more Unveil and kind of do a little more blending with it. Just in the outer V and crease. Just letting that float into Moth. That's like the perfect name for that palette, or for that shade, Moth. It has that iridescence, it's kind of almost insect-like. Like a moth wing. Yeah, so far these shades are blending lovely. They're quite pretty. They're unique. I haven't seen a palette with these kind of shades in a very long time. Like years. Because it's all been about like the warm tones. These kind of cool tones are definitely gonna make a comeback. They're due. I think everybody's burnt out on warm palettes. They're wanting something unique and different. This is definitely different. Like, you don't see blue tone grays very often, or shades like the Moth shade, or this Unveil shade. It's just a funny, just bruised color. I prefer to blend slow and build up pigmentation rather than jumping right in and having too much color and having a very hard time blending. Yeah, these colors build pretty nicely, especially Unveil. I'm getting it pretty deep on this outer corner here, and they're blending pretty smoothly and pretty easily. They're a little bit of a drier formula, I feel like, the mattes. They're kind of hard pressed, there's not a whole lot of kick up. Moth is kind of pearlescent. I think I would like a little bit more from this shade. It's just a little lackluster. Like, the shift in it to me isn't quite as strong as it could be. Now in the inner corner, I'm going to take just a little teensy tiny bit, a little small flat brush here. I took a little bit of Hail, which is the silver. Just on the inner part right there. And let it flow into Moth just a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna use the shade Unseen as liner. I'm gonna go across the upper lash line with the angled brush. It's a nice black. That looks good. So it blends easily. I really want to pop a little bit Echo in here somewhere. Maybe I'll put a little bit on the center lid just to see how it looks. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty color. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and then we'll be back to do the lower lash line. Okay, finish up the rest of the face. Did lipstick and all that. I just have to do mascara and then lower lash line. So let's jump into that lower lash line right now. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. blending brush. It's just their, oh goodness, yeah, blending brush. It's generic blending brush. And I'm going to take the shade, let's take Ash, which is the gray. And I take on the hair and just kind of run it along here, lower lash line. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. If you hear a jingle jangle, that's my goofy dog going around the carpet. I'm kind of letting that marry into Unveiled, or blending together beautifully. This little angled brush here that we used in the crease, I'm going to take a little more Unveiled. I'm just going to get right into this outer part. It's kind of the Goth Girls Everyday palette, is what I feel like. Like, this is a palette I would have probably bought 10 years ago and loved, and bought obviously today and loved. It's a kind of a classic color scheme. I'm just building that up. I say I don't want to get too dramatic. You know I'm full of shit when I say that. I am straight up lying when I say I don't want to be too dramatic today. I'm lying to myself because I know I'm going to end up doing it. I'm going to take just a little bit of Unseen, which is the matte black, and come right here. Brush used for the shimmers, I'm going to hit Moth, and come right under here. Okay, that looks quite pretty. Quite pretty. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, and this is the look complete. I think it came out pretty nice. Yeah, I think I am enjoying this palette so far. You know, obviously this is just first impressions. I haven't really delved into it and done like a full-on like crazy glam look. You know, it's just a one look. But so far today it performed quite nicely. And I tell you what I'm gonna do is update you guys later after I do some more looks with this palette and do maybe a tutorial, and then do like a full, really in-depth review on whether this guy is worth it or not. Thus far, just strictly on first impressions, really nice. I didn't have any trouble blending. The colors performed lovely. I think the only shade that was a little bit disappointing was Moth. I think it could be a little bit more impact in there, a little bit of a stronger shift. It definitely doesn't read on camera, and it doesn't read a whole lot in person. Like, it's okay. But Marble is a beautiful white. It's got like a soft kind of satin finish to it, so it doesn't look chalky. The black is pretty intense. Unveil is beautiful. I love it in the crease. That's what I'm wearing right here. Ash is a very cool tone gray, and it did lovely under the lower lash line. The colors pair together really well. So all these colors play together nicely. Cameo is pretty. I think Cameo could have had a little bit more depth to it to kind of work as a better transition shade. Even on as pale as I am, it really didn't show up a whole lot. But that's okay. Because on a whole, the palette is really nice. Echo and Hail, beautiful shimmers. I really enjoy them. I enjoy the whole aesthetic and vibe of the palette. Now it retails for $38, which is kind of a lot for 8 shades. But you are getting this beautiful packaging, which does glow in the dark. You know, it has a nice mirror inside, is very well made, heavy cardboard. You know, it's very much a nice piece. You know, like it would look good on the shelf, like behind me. I think it would look pretty back there. I love the vibe of it. I love the Corinthian column, very architectural statue theme going on here with the stones, and I don't know. I really dig it. It's unique. It's pretty. And there's really not a whole lot of palettes on the market like this that have these kind of colors in them. So that's what really drew me to it, is it was something new and different, and I am digging it. And I feel like cool tones are going to make a comeback, and I am not mad at it. So yeah, that's my initial first impressions on the Lime Crime Venus Immortalis palette. Check back for a full review and some more looks using this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful palette. And I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. What's your favorite Venus palette? Do you have a Venus palette? How do you feel about Lime Crime? Let me know down below.